Hello and welcome back to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So, today we are going to go get AVP and become MVP. Let's go to the server browser. That is not Russia. It will do. How big is the load? 8 ton. Let's go pick it up. Where is this? This is Germany. Hello. Sorry, I got bored and I thought I'd try out another accent. That one's a very recent accent because I've been playing Counter-Strike, and all I hear when I play is "Suka blad," and you know, it's always in that deep of a voice as well. Apart from the one kid who is 12 and is somehow Russian, because I didn't think children existed in Russia, but you know, I thought they were too manly as of a nation to have children, but it seems to do. Ah man, that game is just terrible, I tell you. I was gonna make a video of it, but I can't be arsed rendering it. It's like an hour and a half of just us going Suka, and that's it really. It's just not very fun. Just Russian people having a go at you, you know, it's awful, especially when they're speaking in their mother tongue. Like, we played one match, and there was us two, you know, British, and then there was the other three people who are all Russian. Oh god, I've gone on the wrong side of the road. I'm very sorry. What country am I in? This isn't Sheffield, is it? Let me just switch over, lads. I won't be a minute. Don't do it. Why? There we are. Now, I know I broke the rules of the road, but if you was on the other side of the road and you saw a lorry coming towards you, you'd stop, wouldn't you? You wouldn't try and go for it. Anyway, yeah, Russians were our teammates, so it was awful. It was just dreadful because, you know, I've got nothing against Russians, but it'd been the same if it was a different language. But it was Russian. But there was the language barrier. But you know, usually the language barrier is because someone can't understand what a cheesecake is in the mother tongue. This was because they couldn't understand what A or B was in the mother tongue. You know? So we'd go, Rush A. And we'd even try and put it in an accent like, Rush A. You know? And they'd go B. Or, Bomizats B! And they still wouldn't understand, you know? And I think because of the accents, they thought we were Russian, and that didn't help. That really didn't help. So, Zadlik's Dojne. Oh, Bumpy! Diamoy magazine. I don't know what any of those words mean. It's just from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I don't know what that means either. But that's what they always say, you know. I think it means throwing a grenade. That or enemies here, one of the two. Yeah, Russian, man. I wish I could speak it. It seems such an interesting language. Like, when you hear them speaking it at full speed, I think it's because English is such a very slow language, but when the Russians are speaking at full speed, it's incredible. Like, why is English such a slow language? Like, if you ever listen to a different language, you see the speed is just incredible. Or maybe it's because we have very short words, I'm not sure, but if you heard German at full speed, it's like it's like, what? How do people understand people speaking at that speed? If like I was speaking at this speed, you wouldn't really understand what I'm saying, because I'm saying so fast you can't really differentiate the words, and it's just like a little bit weird because you can't really see where the word's coming out next. You know, it just doesn't work. It's a good job we don't really speak at that speed. Plus, I can't speak fast at a normal voice tone, Like, I tried, but I just can't get my words out as fast into this is lower pitch, you know, it's just a really hard job to do. But if I do a high pitch, I can really do it fast, and it's not easy at all. I mean, it's pretty difficult, but, you know, it's pretty good, you know? Anyway, let's stop talking about speed and speech. Peach. I will be doing some Hunter either tonight or tomorrow, because I managed to go up the volcano. I wasn't going to, but I did. I wanted to see if my training had worked, and it had. And oh man, I should have recorded it. It was really good. It was really good. I was getting chased by a raptor, so I just turned around and headshotted the bitch, and he died. Which is crazy because headshots don't work. And then there was a Quetzalosaurus, you know, the flying fuckers, and it was one of them. And I just smacked him down, you know. It was like 2 or 3 hits with a shotgun. And then when I was going up the mountain, there was another one. It swooped at me and I one hit killed it, and I was so excited. And then I went up to the top of the mountain, the volcano, whatever. Volcanoes are mountains, aren't they? I don't know if they class as them, but they are. Anyway, I went up the mountain, I got to the top, and there was nothing there. So I went down, back up again, nothing there, down, back up again. 50 cal, but only 3 bullets. Went down, back up again, no ammo, down, back up again, no ammo. Then I went to bed. So next time you'll be seeing me go down, back up again, and we'll get some ammo and a scope, and it'll be nice. I might do that off camera because it's a very long process. It takes about 5 minutes to go down and back up the mountain. If you wonder why I do it, it's because it makes the loot respawn. It's not cheating. I tell you it's not, because the only other way of getting ammo for the 50 cal is really shit. You have to get to level 50 and then just buy it. To put it in comparison, I'm like level 12 now, you know? I want to have to kill like about 50 T-Rexes to get to level 50, or like 100 Velociraptors, or 75 Raptors, or about 80 Triceratopses, and God knows, just hundreds of dinosaurs, you know? I don't know how much XP you get for going in PvP, but I don't really want to risk it, especially now that I'm wearing full noble. Apart from trousers. I don't know if you can get noble spectacles or not as well, but yeah. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be hunting. You know, we might actually kill a T-Rex in the first episode, I don't know. Because now we've got the 50 cal, if we get chased by a T-Rex and I get the right shot, he'd be dead. If I miss, I'll be dead. I don't have a scope, so it's going to be hard, but I'm looking forward to it. Now then, in Truck World, we're up shit freak, we're out paddle, to be honest. That's just life, isn't it? Yeah, once we get this job done, we might be out of the red and into the black, as it were. Speaking of red, it's bloody still hot here. This is the longest heat wave I think we've had in years. Maybe millennia, I don't know. But it's very hot still. I hope it doesn't stay this hot because I want to go outside next week. And I'm not going outside in this weather. No way am I going outside in this weather. I respect my skin, so I want to keep it, you know? And I'm not going to wear sun cream. God, what am I? I am if I'm going out all day. I will. I'll have to buy some. I'll have to buy a hat. God, I hate hats. The only hats I like to buy are the ones in Team Fortress. Because those ones are not uncomfortable and ugly and shit, to be honest. I hate hats. They're so crap. If you like hats, screw you. You're a terrible person for liking hats. Why are you a terrible person for liking hats? I don't know. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. But hats are just stupid, you know? Like, the only ones... Alright, yeah, I take it back. Hats aren't stupid. A majority of hats are stupid. The only ones which really matter are warm hats, you know, like beanie hats which are really thick and made out of wool, or balaclavas, or ski masks. You know, those sort of hats, they're useful. If it's a snowy environment, you need one of those hats, because if not, you'll die. You know. So yeah, they're useful. They're useful. But the other useful type is the worst type, and that's caps. You know, there's lots of different types of caps. Your baseball caps, your snapback hat, you know, your trucker things. I hate them. The big floppy stupid things that teenagers wear. Yeah, them. I don't like them. But because of them, baseball caps no longer exist. So it's like, you know, what the fuck? No, I'm reloading. That's not happening. This was not very good. Ugh. Yes. It's 11:17 already. Bloody hell. Days flying by me. I feel like I've only been awake for like 2 hours. Oh wait, I have. Whoops. Right. Yeah, I'm late to rise, and this is classed as early for me. Usually I'm getting up at this time of the day. I have lost control of my life. Trying to get it back in order, because next week family's coming to town, and I don't want to be sleeping in all day if they're visiting. You know. I want to be able to say hello, and they'll be like hello, instead of, oh, where's George? Yeah, he's sleeping, the little fat lazy sod. You know. Because if you live a different lifestyle to other people, you're instantly fat and lazy. You know, that's just the way the world works. Back to hats. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and find some sort of hat. And when you're of my persuasion, as in fat neck beard, you got to be very careful picking hats, because if you go for Bruno Mars, that doesn't become a straw hat. It becomes a fedora, and that's where complications start to arise. You know, I do not want a hat that makes me look euphoric, but I also do not want one that makes me have a bear sticker across my forehead, because I'm not about that saying. You know, I'm more of the I wear clothes because it's an offence not to saying. You know. If it were down to me, I would walk everywhere naked, but I'm not allowed. So, stupid rule, that, isn't it? Indecent exposure. Oh yeah, of course. I've got thick soles on my feet. I don't need shoes really. I've got so much body hair that I can resist any elements that are thrown at me. To be honest, as long as not elements out of an oven or something. You know, when I say the elements, I mean like rain and stuff. So yeah, I think clothes really are a bit stupid, but hats are the most stupidest part of clothing. I'd say the best part of clothes are underpants, because they are a lifesaver. They really are. They just, oh, they keep everything in the right place, don't they? They really do. Actually, I am thankful for clothes, because there's a lot of useful ones, isn't there? Although I have quite strong feet, I think my feet would be pretty knackered if I went for a long walk without shoes. And socks are very useful as well. They stop your shoes from smelling. You know, that's a fantastic invention if you ask me. I wonder what came first, the shoe or the sock? You'd probably think the shoe, but I think it's the sock. Because with a shoe, you have to really think, don't you? I'll do it. Yeah, you do. Actually, no, because of the sandal. The sandal came way before any of those things, didn't it? And sandals were a staple part of people's lives. I don't like sandals. Why? Not because they look stupid or anything. I think they look cool, but flip-flops and sandals, I would use them. It's just you can't wear socks with them. Well, you can, but you know. And ooh, the thought of having my toes exposed but not properly exposed is awful. I can get behind it if I didn't have anything on, but with this little bit of foam, nah, because you can slip on something that you thought would not slip, and then your toenail will just fly off. You know. Oof. So yeah. Have you ever looked at novelty hats? Yeah, you probably haven't. I haven't intentionally. I had some money in a American Amazon account. It was mine, anyway. I didn't steal it. I made the mistake of working on Mechanical Turk. I didn't realise you could only buy stuff from the US Amazon shop with it. So that was a waste of about a week of my life. So I had, what was it, $15 or $20 money to spend. And the only thing I could buy, legally, was clothes. And with shipping included, you're not going to get anything for $15, which is worth wearing, you know? Like, seriously, man. I wanted a Nerf gun, but I wasn't allowed. I thought, why can't I buy one of these? It'd be fun. It's not cost me anything. I can rip it to pieces, change all the springs in it, and it'd be laugh. No, I couldn't do that. Because you're not allowed to buy electronics, toys, food, like cameras. I know that's classed as technology, but they class it as a different thing. Anything that's worth anything worth having, you're not allowed to buy. Not even video games. So it was literally just either books or God damn it, books or clothes. So initial looks was to see if they had any decent boxes. No, they didn't. I don't know why, but they didn't. They were all like really ugly things. If that's all Americans have to wear on their junk, then I feel sorry for you. You know, I doubt that's the case. That they were just like made out of pure cotton. Weird. So those boxes, that was it. They were rubbish ones. And so I looked at novelty gear, you know, costume, dress up, and that. And the hats that the American Amazon has are incredible. I didn't buy any because I knew I'd never ever wear them. But for about $9, there was this hat, which was a burger. It was just a giant burger. It was incredible, but instead I decided to get a morph suit. And I'm never going to wear that either, but it's something I just want to own. You know, it's something you don't want to use, but you want to own. Yeah, that's what I did. So I own a morph suit now. It's a full one as well. It's not like Filthy Frank Pink Guy. You know, it's not like got a face hole and handholds and stuff. It's complete 100% cover, so when you wear that, there's no skin exposed, which is terrifying, but it's cool. It's not one piece though. It's the onesie, or whatever you want to call it, is well, it covers from your toes to your shoulders and your neck, sort of. And there's a hood that you put on. Not a hood, mask. Yeah, mask you put on, which covers your face, the back of your head, the rest of your neck and shoulders. Yeah, pretty cool. It's a zip construction, so you just climb and zip it up. Unfortunately, you do need 2 people to put it on. Well, like yourself and someone else, unless you are an absolute contortionist and can reach behind you, like all the way up to the back of your neck in one consistent movement. No, you're not going to zip that up on your own. So you do need assistance with it, but you know, it's not something I'm going to be wearing anyway. So hey, that was a nice purchase. If you're not from the US, never work on Mechanical Turk. Amazon's Mechanical Turk, just don't do it. Unless you're extremely patient and you really want a piece of clothing. Which is in American sizes, you know. Like I ordered... No, this isn't Chinese sizes, the thing I ordered. I ordered... Bloody hell, what was it? It was a ridiculously large size, like 5 X's and an L. Now, I'm fat, but I'm not that fat, you know. My shirt size is large, you know, that's it. But this XXXXXL barely even fit. the Chinese sizes are terrifying. They really are. Like, if that's ridiculously large, what's a medium like? That must be like an infant, you know. It's like I was looking at the silly little, very badly made Star Trek costumes, which were hilarious and very expensive. But the sizes, I looked at the size guide. Large is like a UK small, and small is like a 7-year-old size. You know, if a 7-year-old who has stunted growth. You know, crazy. Anyway, I need to find a place to pull over because I am falling asleep both in game and in real life. There's nowhere to pull over though. We're already at 20 minutes. I was caught up talking about hamburgers. Hamburgers. Why do I do that? It's because I have an obsession with YouTube poop. Poop. You can just search it up and yeah, you will understand the memes. It was a staple diet of YouTubers a long time ago, and I'm still stuck in the past. Back in 2008, YouTube poop was all the rage. With the smoke, they pinch back. You know, all that shit. There's literally nowhere to pull over. This is going to be like an hour-long episode because we're just stuck on the interstate. Auschwitz. No, George, that's bad. You don't say that. Sorry. The inner me gets carried away sometimes. What are you doing? That was intentional. I'm sorry. There's nowhere to pull over. That wasn't copyrighted because that was just me moving my mouth. Sorry, we'll just pull over in the hard shoulder. 110. I'll see you next time for my next meal. If you wonder why I say that as well, the Simple Cooking channel, just search it up on the internet and you'll see what I'm on about. It's just some Australian bloke having a good time, making some crappy meals. Nah, they're not crappy. Making some mediocre meals, and everyone ends the video goes, "I'll see you next time for my next meal." I can't do the Australian accent very well. Good day, mate. Shrimps on the barbie, mate, even though we say prawns. Snones. On the phones. Oh, kangaroo, mate. Oh, didgeridoo, mate. Oh, this isn't a knife. This is a knife. Ah, you bleeding pikey. Yeah, right. See you later, Radar Control.